It's okay. We do this every time. And then we go back to the next to go. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. Hey guys, how is it going? We are here trying to hopefully have a good day and some good sales. Hey Pinebender, how is it going? What you got you looking in for? Hey Druid Knight, how are you guys? How's everyone's day been? A little bit of a midday, quick pop-up shop, probably about an hour, hour and a half stream, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how our sales go. Got some singles, got collector booster packs, got play booster packs, got other things too. So if there are things you're looking for, please feel free to ask me, hit me up. If there are some singles that you see that we've already got where you can pre-bid on, go ahead and pre-bid on those. But if there's specific singles you're looking for in Lorwyn Eclipse, let me know. I do have a small pile of them right here. We do have a Hexing Squelcher, by the way, in a foil. Not the specialty foil, but still Hexing Squelcher in a foil. And I am just doing a couple things to share the show. But how's everyone's day going? If you're in the chat, let me know. Let me know what you're looking for in Lorwyn Eclipse. I can't speak. And yeah, we're going to have some fun today, hopefully. Get you guys all out here and enjoying the show and having fun. And yeah, so hey, Corbin, how's it go? Corbin Moore. Hopefully I said that right. How are you doing? Ace Warwick and Invictus or Invictus V. How are you guys? What are we all looking for here? Scarecrow. We got the Scarecrow here as well. We're here just having some fun. Hope you guys are looking for some Lorwyn because we've got some Lorwyn and we got just Invictus is fine. Well, good to know. I always try to read everyone's name, and sometimes people are like, I want this or this, and I miss part of it. Or in my mind of knowing two languages, I mix words up. So we're going to run while I'm trying to get stuff shared. We're going to run one of these Lorwyn Eclipse collector boosters. We have one pack from the set from yesterday, and then we have a whole brand new pack as well. So we're going to run this real quick for you guys. Get it on in. Who's going to be the first one to jump in, get some good rare stuff? Again, my camera is deciding to be a pain in the butt today, so let me fix it. I have to always fix this bottom camera. It keeps freezing up. And then I have to go back and fix it and put it on the right. There we go. I think we're back. All right, who's going to jump in and grab it? Or are there anything else you guys are looking for? I do have some Encyclopedias of Magic. I have some tons of Secret Layers, and we got some singles as well. So if there's things you're looking for, do let me know. I need to share this clip real quick, or this that we are live real quick. Bear with me just 1 second. Ooh. How's everyone's day been? Ooh, so apparently we're getting a Fallout Secret Lair. That's pretty cool. That is pretty stinking awesome, it looks like. I'm trying to look at it real quick. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yep, looks like we're getting a Fallout Secret Lair. That's pretty cool. Now, I'm curious what it's going to be. If it's going to be a reprint of some of the cards we already have or some other stuff, but that's pretty cool. We'll see here. Let me finish. Sorry, one of my buddies shared that up on Instagram, and I just wanted to put this here that we are live. Hey, Uno shot Finch. And hey, they showed the Mind Cricket. That's cool. Hey, One Legged Pigeon, how's it going? How you guys been over there in the D-Gens? Yeah, I didn't know if there was an email or what. Hey, I appreciate it. I was getting ready to start sharing some stuff. I was just trying to get there. I always try to share when I can, but I appreciate if you would share. It'd be great. We got a little bit of Lorwyn Eclipse today, not a ton, just a little bit until hopefully tomorrow. I'm supposed to be getting some more of it, and then some more hopefully tomorrow, next week, something like that. But yeah, I appreciate the share if possible. Just trying to get this out there. But yeah, that's cool. There's a Mind Crank. I'll have to check that out. I don't know where it was. Again, I go take like a a short little like break, nap, whatever you want to call it, and everyone and their brothers like look, 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 like everyone's just screaming and like ah, and I'm like guys, chill, but yeah. Oh my goodness, my camera is glitching out again, and I don't know why it keeps doing this. I don't know what's up with the what's up with whatnot recently, and freezing my cameras. Oh no, what? Ah, there we go. There we go. Got it fixed. Hey, thanks so much for jumping on in, Big Mike. We got some give me free stuff. You're ready. Uh, we don't have a lot of free stuff, but hey, you want to get in on some packs? We do. We got lots of good packs. We got lots of good stuff up in here. So yeah, jump on in. We're gonna start with a Lorwyn Eclipse collector booster here. We got one from our pack from yesterday, and then we have a whole brand new pack to get into as well. Also have some singles. So if there are some singles you're looking for, I'm getting tired of this. I don't know what is going on with my camera today, or what Whatnot is doing with my camera. So my camera is fine on here, but Whatnot is messing up the entire thing because it keeps like glitching it out for some reason, or whatever's going on with OBS. I don't know. It was fine all of yesterday, and then today it decides it's going to just be stupid. We did a whole show yesterday. There we go. I think we're back. Okay, hopefully this sticks this time. We're going to see. Hopefully we don't have another freeze up. So, but how's everyone's day been? We do have some singles for Lorwyn too. If you're looking for some singles, come on in. Let me know. Got not a ton because we only were able to get 2 collector packs and some play boosters. So I didn't want to open up the products too much before getting you guys in. So, hey, Wookie Cowbell, how's it going? More Wookie or more Cowbell? And everyone's going crazy about the Mind Crank with the yeah, that's pretty cool. I like Mind Crank though, but it's cool. So give us some more Cowbell and some more Wookiees, you know? All right, we're gonna run this one again. We're gonna run another here. All right, here we go. Collector pack. Who's gonna get in here? Be the first one to get us in on the collector packs. It needs more Cowbell. Yeah, we always need more Cowbell. Ding, 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 ding. You know, everyone's going crazy because we got the new Fallout Secret Lair coming. Probably, I would assume like a week or 2 from now. I'm actually shocked though we're not getting Lorwyn Secret Lair, or maybe it'll be Fallout Lorwyn Secret Lair together. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Any pre-bids? Yeah, usually it is, and it's been what? Almost like 2 months since we've actually had a full Secret Lair. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely going to pick some up. I have lots of Secret Lairs, so I'm going to pick some of these up. One of the art is cool enough for some of my stuff. I love Mind Crank anyway. So if I get a new Mind Crank, give me it. Give me. That's how I see it. You know. All right. By the way, do you have some singles that you can pre-bid? Oh, they 100% need to do a Dark Crystal or Labyrinth / I just want Craig and what is it, Skin or whatever his name is, Skeen. I want those 2 guys as a Secret Lair card. Please give them to me. Like, I want to play them so I can be like, 1 light, 1 dark, 2 worlds a world apart. Oh, the tattoo art one. Are you talking about the one that's supposed to be the actual deck? The commander deck? David Bowie. Dude, David Bowie would be great. You can just like start playing music. Like I look, we can get more and more musicians. We already have Iron Maiden, right? We have Jaws, we have all this stuff. Like I'm here for it. Oh, okay. So there was supposedly is a leak about another deck that is coming out. That is a what's it called? One of those full-on decks that has some like interesting looking art. Okay. Who knows? The problem is though they. All right, here we go. We're gonna run another one of these. Who wants to jump in here, get into this brand new box? Haven't opened it, haven't touched it. We're looking for it, looking for you to get in and be the first person to possibly hit. We hit yesterday a Hexing Squelcher. Yeah, someone come on. We got this great box over here. I also have some singles. So if you are looking for some Lorwyn singles, hit me up. I'll make you a good deal. I do have a Hexing Squelcher foil. It looks absolutely amazing. Not the special art one, a painter. Haven't opened one of those just yet. So you know that if you look, I will do this yesterday, okay? So yesterday I called the hit on the Hexing Squelcher being in the pack. The person wanted a what was it they were looking for? They were looking for the the elf. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm hoping to sell these. I'm hoping to get the show going. We got to get moving here, guys. We gotta have somebody buy something. We're not doing we don't do breaks really here because it's really hard for me to do breaks because I don't have enough product right now. So we're here just trying to give you the best deals possible. Let's just run a play booster. Maybe that's a little bit better for some of y'all's budget. All right, we'll do a play booster. I can tell you this much though, my pricing is pretty much comparable, if not lower, than most people that I've seen on Whatnot so far. So that's what I like to say. I try to be at least in a reasonable range of pricing. Try to be. Sometimes it's not easy, depending on what you can get. I was able to get some of these at a reasonable rate, so I could give you guys a reasonable rate. All right, let's run another. Who's going to be the first one to jump in here and get this collector booster? I think I'm still in Whatnot jail. I think Whatnot put me in jail because I had to take a week off because of just work and life and stuff and couldn't stream consistently. And they're just like, immediately go to jail. Because we had actually had some really good shows before where we were hitting that 20 mark or so. Now we're barely struggling to get to 10. So appreciate everyone joining on in. We're here trying to get some more Eclipse. I don't know why no one's hey, there we go. Someone just jumped in and got 3 of the packs. That works too. You want 3 randoms? How do you want that? You want me to rip them? You want me just to ship them? Hot hands. All right, I'm going to get you one of each. So we're going to do one of the elf. We're going to do one of the boggart. And we're going to do one of Sig. Because I like that there's 3 different versions so that when someone buys 3, I can be like, hey, we'll get 3. The problem is, though, there's a lot more of the elf than anything else I've seen so far. So we'll rip this here. While I do that, I'm going to put another one of these up for auction here. Run this collector booster. Who wants to get in here and hit a serialized card? Okay, I've got to fix my bottom camera again. Give me just a second because I want you guys to see the openings. And I don't know why it keeps doing this. Hasn't done this in days. All right, we're back. Here we go. We're going to rip the first pack. See what we got here for Roxy. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am in Whatnot jail temporarily. My shows have not been being pushed as much, or people not showing up. I don't know. I got to get the crowd. We have fun. We have good prices. We're here just to chill and hang out. And I don't know if there's any commons or uncommons so far that you need to be looking out for just yet. I think that artifact is the one that's all. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like I've noticed that some people that have bigger streams have been lower, and I'm just like, we went a little too far. You got the feed elf. Woo! Hey, it's Steve-O. How's it going? And then requiring hex though. This is going to be this card right here is going to be what is it? A high perfect Morcon. Yes, it is. Someone just got the feet. This set is full of feet, by the way. But Requiting Hex is going to be that card. Oh, and a full art planes. There you go. There we go. So the Requiting Hex is going to be one of the uncommons I think people are going to want, and I think it's going to see play in standard because we need that. You got a full art planes. All right, the lands are the best part, right? All right, let's go to flip into the next one. Runaway Together, the most expensive card ever. That card gets reprinted every 2 sets. Oh, Feed the Flames. All right, Fredouch Core, I think, might be the common that has. Hey, Angela, how's it going, Steve? How you guys' days been? Shimmering Growth, Protective Response. Ooh, It's just uncommon, but the art on these are amazing. Ooh, Bree of Clown Stop. Clan. I said Cloud. There we go. I could play with Danny again. Yeah, I understand that. Spiral of Solitude, Island, and yeah, so Bree of Clan Stout Arm. So we got that one there. That's not a bad one. We got one more pack to go. Plus, look, Steve, if you start complaining, not KO is going to come out and tell you stop complaining and start playing. Buy cards to make you feel better is the way to go. That is the way to do it. Buy yourself some cards. It makes you feel amazing. That's how I feel when I'm down. Oh, look, a foot! This whole set. Am I selling my Funkos? Not right now. I am not. If I'm selling my Funkos, we're in trouble. So, especially the ones behind me. These would be the last ones I would sell. So, all right. Ooh, we got the Thunderflock. I am not allowed to buy any more Funkos at the moment. Thunderflock is pretty good. Cost X less to cast, and then you get rid of all elementals. So just run an elemental deck. You'll trade me. Trade you. What Funkos do you have? That's the real question. Because like, here's the problem, right? Unless they're Funkos that I'm like all in for. The Lord of the Rings Funkos, I'd consider it. Yeah, Office and Simpson aren't my go-to. Unless I know they have a bunch of value that I can just flip them on eBay. Sexy Flanders. Stupid Flanders. All right, who won that one? Sorry, I forgot who won. Okay, because I didn't write your name down on my little card. Roxy. Trade for packs. Yeah, I'm gonna start having some of my other stuff on my shop too. I have other things. I'm still gonna do Magic stuff very consistently, but what I'm also going to do is I have about a collection of like 5 self-eat picks. Yeah, that's exactly right. Just like the last set. I didn't know this, right? Go look up the there are so many feet, and I didn't even look in the alternate art. The alternate art, there is a giant Meek attack. Giant's foot right in the middle. I'm like, who was so obsessed with feet in this set that they said, Lorwyn Eclipsed, feet, as many feet as you can. Because you got every type of foot you can imagine. Now, you know what? We're going to go through some of my singles here as my camera crapped out again on the bottom. Stop. All right. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Bear with me as I have to flip stuff. How many feet can we find? All right, let's see here. There's a tail, but it doesn't really count. Lots of feet here. The octopus. You know, we can just go through here and find a ton of feet. Plus, I'm showing you guys these off if you're interested in getting any of them. There's a foot and a stinger. There's a giant foot. Like, it's crazy how many feet there are in this set. I'm like, who was so obsessed with the feet? It's a Kindred foot deck. Yeah, I know exactly, right? Let's play a deck that's all feet. All right, we're going to run this collecting booster. Brand new box, hasn't been opened, so we do have the chance to hit all the showcases. And what is it? The Japanese, whatever it is called. I've forgotten what they have because they have so many of them nowadays. I feel like the set has some really good value. All right, little side 13. We got this one. All right, where are we going? You want us to rip them? Where you want us to grab? Brand new pack. So you got 6 on both sides. 6 on left, 6 on right. So we're hoping for lots of feet, right? Left 2, and let's rip it. All right, we got left 2. Nothing but, what are you looking for? What is it you're wanting? Anything particular? I'm going to try to make sure, one, my camera is working. Yeah, it is working. So I'm going to run another one while we're doing. You don't know, just whatever's good, right? We're just going to hope for some good stuff. I'm not going to say that we're going to hit the hot thing right here, because if you hit the hot thing in the first pack, then no one else wants to buy the entire packages half the time. But it would go crazy if we pull you a serialized card here, right? I'd go absolutely crazy. So let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to move my singles over here so I don't accidentally put my singles and your singles together. All of this stuff doesn't matter for the most part. I could do the whole, if it's a serialized, all of a sudden my shoes, I'm gonna look at it, hang on, and then grab another pack, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that guy. I'm not even like talented enough. Like those guys that do that crap that just like rip people off or like they get caught with it too. I'm like, I'm not good enough. I would 100. I'd get too excited and just be like, oh, all right, you got an island. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Abigail. I think this is a good card. I think this is one of the cards that's going to see good quality value. Ooh, rain slip course. These are good because these are the cycling lanes and they're finishing up the cycles is pretty cool. Ooh, Mutable Explorer. The like early leak we got, and then everyone was like, I don't know about this. You get a Mutable token. Here we go. Ooh, Sonar, broken. I think we got one more here. What do we got? Ooh, Leaf Crown Visionary, the guest. So not a very nice hit there. Beautiful artwork. Looks kind of like a claymation little doll. So not a bad pack right there for sure. For sure. Good hits, I think. Again, I'm not as familiar with all the values of this set just yet because that's up to you guys to help me find those. But if you guys are looking for singles, do let me know. I do have a pile of singles here that are from this set. And if you've got other singles you're looking for, let me know as well. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing? All right. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with the algorithm, the show, but I've been like, even on my other shows, like a few shows before this, were a little low, and then like this week has been rough, like really rough. With Lorwyn, usually I don't have any problems with new sets. Usually, like people are in and out, and I can't keep the product in stock. Yesterday, I had a show like 2 days ago where I sold like 2 packs and like no one was on the show. So we're trying to get back there. We want you to be a part of our shows when we are here. We're here to have fun and have a good time and get you the best deals possible. We try to be the best price on whatnot when we can. Yeah, feel free to, Steve. Hit me up with a message if you're interested, or if you want like. There's got to be a way I could, yeah. If you got like an offer too, or you're interested in, or whatever, like let me know what you're thinking. I have a little bit of wiggle room on them. I priced them when I did. I don't think I've changed the price on them because when I did, that's what they were like TCG lowing at the time. So, but all right, we're going back into it. If you guys got singles you're looking for, we do have some singles that are up for auction. So if you, that are non-Lorwyn, some secret layers and some encyclopedia stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it. I was really glad that One Legged helped us with that. We're trying to get traction back on here again. We did pretty well for a bit, and then like we had to take a week off. And like a lot of times with Whatnot, if you have to take like a week off, or you're not consistently streaming at least 2 times over a week, they like penalize you a little bit. So we're trying to get back in, and we've got Lorwyn stuff. I've got 1 box left. So if one or two things are going to happen today. If we sell the box, we sell the box, and I really want to sell the box. If not, I'm opening it, and it's going to be listed for singles. So that's going to be what happens. So you have the chance to get in here and get some of the products while we can. Yeah, and I do have some singles too. So if you're looking for stuff, Pony Rat Slayer, Paco Bird, New Jersey Bernardo, I'm assuming that's what it is. Come on in. We got a little bit of everything. If there's secret layers you're looking for too, hit me up. I can make you some amazing deals on some secret layers probably too. All right. Well, so we got this one. Where are we going? It doesn't matter. Hot hands in it over here. Rubsky, how's it going? We're going to go to this top left one, and that's right here. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to run another collector pack. We've only opened 1 collector so far. Lots of good stuff in this set. Lots of stuff in this pack. Let's get on in here and see what y'all can win. We also have Mystery Booster 2s. We have other things as well. If there's any other pack you're like, hey, I can, Rubeski. If you want them to be sealed, I definitely can do that. Give me 1 second. I got to fix my camera again. So it keeps doing this, and I'm getting really annoyed by it. Sorry, guys. What in the world? Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on, and if I stop my... All right. We're going to open this up, and then after we're going to open this up, I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to restart my OBS, and then we're going to restart it so that hopefully we're out of the hunt. But yeah, how many packs left? There are, after this one, there are 10 packs left in this container. All right, we're going to open up. All right, if you're talking about play boosters or collector boosters, we're just going through these real quick. These aren't the ones to matter. Collectors, yeah, we have 10 left. So we're about to open one. All right, and Self the Safe Right. I think this is a really strong card. Burning Curiosity Mountain. So there's 10 packs left after the one we're about to open. What I'm going to do real quick, though, we're still going to be here. You'll still hear my do I do a 2-pack deal? So I typically... So I can do a 2-pack deal if you want to do buy it now, but you're also better off just bidding on auctions because my buy it now prices are a little bit higher than the auction prices because if people want to get in here and fight over an auction, they can. So 2 packs for $190 of what collector? You're talking about Lorwyn? You can get 2 of my packs because I have Final Fantasy. I have not opened up Final Fantasy yet. I don't. Hold on. I would need to look something up, but I need to do a quick pause. So you're still going to hear my voice. I need to restart my OBS because my bottom camera keeps freezing. You said real quick, right 3, 1, 2, 3, right 3. So okay, yeah, I will let you know. I just have to see where I'm at. Remember what I put into it. Because I have to, yeah, I see where you're at with it. I don't know if I can go that low on it for 2 packs, but I'll let you know. I'm still here. I'm still here, but just give me just 1 second. I'm gonna stop my virtual camera. You're gonna hear my voice still. I will be right back. I'm gonna restart my OBS. I'm still here. I'm just restarting OBS for you guys because the whole thing is glitching out today. I don't know what's causing it to glitch out. I'm still here. Don't leave. Okay, I'm back. All right, we're going to open up this pack here real quick. Yeah, so here's what I usually do too. Let me, hold on. Final Fantasy Collector. Sorry, I'm just looking at my inventory stuff. Sorry, I'm still doing the math on it real quick. Because I know what I paid for the entire the box of it. Yeah, I couldn't go that low on it, unfortunately. That's me losing money. I got them at a reasonable rate, but they've kind of went in an up and dip, and I think they're going to go up a little bit. So I can't go that low on them. I can't do 90 a pack, unfortunately. I would have to be. What do I have them in? And what do I have them in? I have. Hold on a second, guys. What do I have them in the buy it now price? I have them at 120. Yeah, like 110 up for 2 would be my lowest that I could do. So 220. So that's the lowest I could do and still have a little bit of wiggle room where after fees and everything. Let's get this pack open here. And then we'll run another, we're going to run another Lorwyn collector here. So let's go for it. While we do this, we'll run the Lorwyn. Yep, I got you right through. We picked it out when you said it. I grabbed it before I took the camera down. All right, we're going to run another back. Let's see what we get here. let's hope for some good stuff. Let's hope we're hitting here. And yeah, so here's our hopes and hits and everything like that. So let's take a hit here and let's see what we got. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got. Impolite entrance, a plains. Woo! Mornsong area. You can lose friends with this card. And Jubilation. Ooh, Gloom Ripper. That's a good one. Ooh, Overgrown Tomb. And ooh, you got Meek Attack. You got the. Yeah, that's a good hit because it's the showcase. So nice, nice, nice on that one. So we do have that. That's a good hit there. We got a good hit. So it's pretty awesome, pretty great. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, so that was a really good hit. Hopefully people still want to buy the packs. So all right. So that was a great hit there for you, little side, man. That's a great hit. Yeah. All right, we're gonna run another one here while we got it. You got a you got a secret guest. So you got a secret guest and you got a showcase. So whatever you want to call it, a secret, the bonus card, and then yeah, so the two good packs. All right, we're running another one here. Still lots to go in here. Still got Helixing Squelchers. All the good stuff is still in here. So, and if you're a little side, you're ahead. So you might as well get some more packs, right? Because that's our maths, right? If you stay ahead on what you paid for the packs, and you get the cards worth more than that, you always buy more packs. That's at least how I play the game, right? By the way, if there's anything you guys are specifically looking for, do let us know. All right, we got another one here. Little side, where are we going? You went right, you went left. Hey, West, how's it going? Left cheek. I got you. I got you. We got the left cheek. Left cheek. Left cheek. Albert, how's everyone's day been? What y'all looking for with Lorwyn? All right, we're gonna run another auction while I open this pack here. I wish there was a button that just said auto go. You know, working. I feel you there. I'm working too. Working to sell you guys some awesome packs. You know, we're here having fun trying to open this pack. This pack does not want to open. If there are singles you are looking for too, please let me know. I do have some singles from this set. So, all right, let's see here if little size. This card is really good, by the way. Mud Button Curse Tosser. When it dies, destroy target creature opponent because of power 2 or less. Really good card, especially with the Blight mechanic coming into play. Ooh. All right. Here we go. Hey, Tearbang. Or Terabang, sorry. Sorry. Ooh, Tristan's Command. Puka. Whoever Puka is. Puka, Puka, Puka. Collective Inferno. Ooh, you got the Sig. That's another good hit. Sig is really good. And double Sig. Double Sig and an art card. Nice pack. Double Sig. One foil, one non-foil. Not a bad pack. Oh, my camera decided to do the thing again. Yay. I'm wondering. Hold on. Hold on. I'm fixing it. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I don't know. I feel like I need to get a new thing. I've got too many things plugged into my, and I think that might be overloading. All right. Hey, that was a really good hit there. So we got two SIGs back to back there for you. Aside. It's a great, three great packs in a row. All right, we're going to run another one here. Aethedon, or the Dawn, how's it going? No worries. Yeah, we're probably only gonna be on for about an hour or so today. It's a quick pop-up show. Hopefully because I have some other priorities this evening. I have to do some more streaming for or still magic related, but for selling and stuff, I have to stream for another thing. So let's run another one of these though. Still got lots of good hits in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs left. All the goodness left to hit. Some showcases still left to hit. Yeah, no, yeah, I understand. Yeah, are you? Let's either you doing you streaming whatnot too, or do you do other streaming? Like, is it for whatnot, or are you streaming elsewhere too? I'm trying to get whatnot to take off again. Like we were doing well, we're not doing horrible. I just got to get consistent on it and keep going with some stuff. Hopefully next week we'll have some really fun stuff. Have people in and out all the time. I might do some breaks. The problem is I don't have the room. Like so, some people have all this room. So if I did a break, I have to like move everything to do like the breaks with the numbers. I think, or I guess I could just set them in front, right? I don't know. We'll see. All right, we're gonna run another Lorwyn Eclipse collector here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm doing mostly magic, but I'm also going to start probably in February doing some other non-magic stuff. So I have DVDs I'm going to be doing like $2 DVD Blu-rays because I have a huge collection that I bought for a really good price. And yeah, so hey, Simic, how's it going? See, you got your card. That's pretty cool. You pulled the card you wanted. So but yeah, I'll if I'm around or I see it pop up, I'll definitely try to see if I can see it. I'm really bad about watching other whatnots because like literally outside of here, like if I'm on stuff, I'm like I don't have a lot of time to watch other people's stuff. Unfortunately, Diddy's here. We got a Diddy here. How did Diddy get in here? Yeah, I appreciate it. Look, next week I'll be on too, and if there's singles in the other packs you're looking to, I'll be like, this is because I can't stream tomorrow because I got pre-release and some other stuff, so I'll be streaming. But next week I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I know I'll be streaming at least an hour a day, varying. So feel free to jump in. I'll hopefully have some more singles. But hey, Tara, how's it going? What you looking for today? You got anything you're specifically looking for? You got some Lorwyn singles because I do have some singles that are here and ready to mingle. Aurora, how's it going? All right, we're gonna run a play booster. Simic, are you still there? I saw you pop in, Simic. Region Rat, how are you doing? As a region rat, what region is your favorite region to hang out in? So, Simic, I think because so you should have a way that when you make a purchase, you can use the coupons you've earned because you if you spend enough money, your purchases qualify. Now I can't remember. I know the like $3 one can be on anything. I think it's over like $20. I don't know about the silver one if it's over 50 or not. A couple of them I had to put over 50 because I was giving like a 20% or like a $10 discount, and I didn't want it to be on like a $10 product. I wanted people to be able to be like, hey, I'm spending. So if it says it's for over 50, that means that like if there's like a avatar pack or some other pack, you can use the coupon on that to save $10. I don't know exactly how it applies when you go to make your purchase. I think like when you go to make the bid or whatever, if it qualifies, it should pull that in there for you. So like basically how it works is as you buy, the more you my entire thing just froze up again, which doesn't make any sense that it's fine over here, but it's not. There we go. I don't know what is going on today with everything. See if I fix it. Nope, did not fix it. Hey, old Ben Skywalker, how's it going? Sorry, I'm trying to fix my OBS, my camera for a second because it's deciding to be silly today. Not done this in a minute. Only ugly. The sweet. They have some cool Finhorn elves art. I thought they did. I thought they had like a full art one. But yeah, I guess if you're talking about like specialty, I'm sure we'll get one. I'm sure we'll get one. They have a bunch of the old ones, but yeah, I guess they don't have a full art one. The most they have is what, an extended art, and that's it. You are right. Yeah, they don't have a really super cool one. To me, the coolest one, I guess, is the date one for when it came out. But yeah, all right, we're gonna run another collector booster. I'm sure we'll get something for one at some point. I just feel like the problem is though, because it's a common, they don't like to do a ton of cool arts or expensive arts on the uncommons or uncommons because then that usually means that card is not going to be that valuable. Just get it altered. It's so wild to alter it for you. Are you serious? Okay, there we go. I do not know what's going on today. Hey, Tauntaun, how's it going? I don't know why my camera's being weird today, so I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to assume it might just be the plug. So bear with me just a second. We're trying to fix something. We're trying to see what's going on with my cameras real quick. There we go. There we go. We got it fixed. All right, there we go. Anything you guys are looking for today, let us know. We got lots of good stuff out there. We got the collector boosters. We got all the packs for you, and my camera just keeps freezing, and it's being annoying. And I think Whatnot's having some issues today. All right, and you got anything you guys are specifically looking for, let me know. Did Steve-O lurk away? Steve-O was here for a minute. Are you still there, Steve-O? Hadn't seen you in a minute. What do we got to do? What do we need to do to get more people in here? That's my big question. What do I got to do? Do I need to just pull on the mean guy and be like, look, you're going to buy these collector packs because you know you want to buy them, because you need to buy them, because guess what? These packs are the best packs ever. And you know that Not KO is telling you the truth. That Lorwyn Eclipse is a great pack. And at $40, you're not going to find another person out there that's going to rip you off, because everybody else is kind of sometimes trying to rip you off by saying, hey, buy our breaks, buy our breaks, buy our breaks. And you like to gamble, but you don't like to gamble where it's best, where you're guaranteed to get something. So come on now. Let's go for it. You know you want Not KO. You know you want the truth told to you. And the truth is, you guys are only out here because you're greedy, and you're all about just trying to find the best cards and trying the best deals. And you want to do this one thing where you hope that you spin a wheel and hit a $100 card, but 90% of the time you're not going to do it. Ravenous Greed knows what I'm talking about. That's in their name. Gargar, how's it going? Simic though, you kept buying though, and guess what? Though you helped the show, and guess what? You hit hard though. You hit amazingly well. That's what I tell people. Like, come on, have fun, buy this stuff. You're better off buying the packs than spinning a wheel and hoping to hit somebody's big thing. You know. That's my thought on it. Like, why are you wanting to, in my personal opinion, right? And I guess it's that whole the hit big, low high, whatever you want to call it. But I thought about doing more breaks. I just one, I don't have the space, but two, and I might do a break or two when the next set. Hey, Cardboard Bankruptcy, how's it going? You made us in one of our not KO rants, telling people that they would rather do breaks than they would just guaranteed pack. They'd rather spend $25 on a play booster than they would because they got a 10% chance of hitting a collector pack than they would of being 100% guaranteed to hit a collector pack. All right, Simic, where are we going on this one? Just telling people the truth. That's what not KO does. We don't hold back. Hey, Swarley. It's Swarrick. Pick you the serialized card. We're going to go right then. Cap and Jones. Collectors for 40. Yep, that's what I got them at. That's straight. The best price that I can give people where I thought they were reasonable. I looked at what rates were going on. In my personal opinion, that's where I'm keeping them at for now. I'm not even going to I know the prices are up. My problem is, I get people that come in here and they're like, well, why aren't you doing breaks? And it's like, well, one, I unfortunately am a small seller that cannot buy. I don't have where I can buy 100 collector packs at one time and be able to not sell them as packs. Plus, I'd rather people just buy the packs because it's a feel good for everybody. You know what you're getting. I don't mind doing breaks occasionally, but I want to make it where it's fair. Yeah, no, I mean, more Consoyers is pretty. We're going to try to see if the serialized card's in here. I've been doing this for almost a year now, but it's I've gotten... Okay, here we go. Ooh, you got the Foot Elf. Woo! All right. We got Impulsivity. Sig's Command. Ooh, Spinal Tyrant. That's one of the hits. And another Sig's Command. So we doubled up today. And then an Elk. Double there. That's not a bad pack, though, because I think the Spine Rock was going for $20, $25, what I read the other day. At least it was. Where is... There it is. I left your... I have a thing. But yeah. No, I try to... So my thing is my goal on here is I want people to have a feel-good feeling when they come in here. So, yeah, no, I mean, so here's the thing, right? This is my business philosophy on stuff. If I can make things a good price where people want to buy them, then people are going to come in and spend it. Could I make more money on them? Yes. I could be greedy and be like, oh, $55, $60. Or I could be like, oh, we're going to spin a wheel and you're going to spend $25 and only hit play boosters or mountains. But I don't want people leaving you with a bad feeling. You sometimes on your collector backs, you are going to leave with a bad feeling because it is a bad. They're just not. Sometimes you just don't hit. But at least you 100% spent the money on a collector pack with the chance of hitting high, knowing what was there. So that's what I'm trying to do: make people have fun, enjoy it. We're trying. My thing is if I can get people. So there's two things for me. I've got to get more consistent. So I do 2 to 3 shows. But I want people to have fun, to enjoy the show, come hang out. I don't need people spending money all the time. I would rather 100 people be in the chat and only 5 people occasionally buy stuff. But we have a fun time and it helps me talk and just enjoy life. I've got some fun things planned as we continue to grow, including doing some giveaways and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to do giveaways. And I do giveaways. I do. Ha ha ha. But I have to next week I'm going to have some fun giveaways where we're going to be battling some of the dark forces. Oh yeah, you did the mystery booster too. I saw that. So we'll open that here too. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. So let's see here. Sorry, I have to clear that out. I forgot. I saw your thing pop up. Thanks for the reminder, Silent. Silent. What was it? Silent Telly? Or Silent Telly. Yeah. No, I have some issue twos. We love them. Ellie. Okay, we'll do it with that. Silent. Okay, we got it. Ellie. I got it. Well, it's hard to tell. Here's the thing, right? So my screen is probably all the way over here for me. So like I should make the screen bigger so I actually know what I'm doing because I'm silly like that. I might be able to read it a little better, but still the print's like really small. And I'm like, what is it all? All right, we're gonna open up your Mystery Booster 2. Do you have a preference? It's in this box here, or do you just want me to grab a random pack? I love Mystery Booster 2. It's one of my favorites, and the values are insane because typically, as long as it's under $20 you get it at, you usually get close to your money back, if not more. But yeah, Ellie, where would you like to go with this? While I run a, where are we at? Any pre-bids? No pre-bids, anything. Rip it. I want to see what I get. All right, we're gonna go top left, I guess. Is that good for you? Top left pack was speaking to me. All right, we're gonna go with that one. And I'm gonna put a Lorwyn up for bid. Lorwyn collector. So we have hit the what is it called? We hit the showcase foil, the one, whatever it is, the showcase. Not the no fractured foil, but we did hit the showcase. The what is it? The anime, whatever you want to call it. And then we've hit a few other cards. Oh, Mystery Booster 2. No, we have not hit the foil out of Mystery Booster 2 yet. No, we have not. And I do know that at least. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember because sometimes the Mystery Booster 2 sits here for a minute, but I do know this one. We just opened this like a week ago. All right, here's the luck. Let's see what we got here. Putrid Goblin. Flame Slash, always a good card. Archegos, Swelter, Alluring Scent, Stinging Shot. That card's going to see a little bit of price rise because of the Frostmarsh. Snow Lanes are always nice. Clough, I think it's like a $20 card, or at least it was. Now, don't quote me on it. It was like a $20 card at one time. I don't know if it's dropped. Ooh, Rite of Flame in the white border. And Flasher Storm. That's still a really, really good pack though. Clough, Rite of Flame. You got your money back and some. Like this is what I tell people on Mystery Booster 2s. Typically, as long as you're spending less than $20 on them, between 15 and like the price point between 15 and 18 is probably the most you should. I would tell people to pay for them, unless it's a guaranteed like, oh, I know this last pack is the foil pack. Which I had the scariest thing ever happen one time. I went all the way through a box and I knew we hadn't pulled a foil yet. And we came to the last pack and people bid the fire of that pack up like $30. And I was like, I really hope the foil's in here, guys. I really do. Because I'm going to feel really bad if it's not. And they bid the fire out of it. And yet, thankfully the foil was in there, but I was so worried. You guys got me all worried. Like I would rather pull the foil about halfway through the pack or like midway through so I know it's in there. They're actually the funniest thing I've ever done though is my buddy jumped into my stream and he bought 2 packs back to back and I pulled him 2 foils. I probably are. Yeah, JR work. I think I remember you buying some. You probably did. I have a few left. I don't know. I don't know if we're getting any more left anymore this with yeah, I mean I've been so around. I had to slow down a little bit because of the holidays and stuff. I'm still streaming and stuff, but my time has been up and down, and I haven't been as consistent because I run my own business, and sometimes I have to like plug and fix the business stuff, like which is other singles and selling, and I have to fix that stuff and focus on that, and then this kind of gets off to the side. Not a fan of consistent streamers. Look, I can't, there's no way I can physically do it every single day, but I want to do it like Monday, Wednesday, and then some Fridays. But like I also want to be, but that's the only problem though of Whatnot. Okay, you got a second one. Do you want us to go over this top right pack thing that's here that's sticking out? Or do you want me to go somewhere else? I can grab somewhere else if you want. You tell me. We'll do whatever. It's your pack, so. Yeah, I get the consistent. So here's the thing, though. A lot of these. No, so here are the things about the everydayers, right? There's 1 of 3. This one wants to come home with you. Yep. Okay, we'll do this one. All right. So the everydayers, there's 1 of 3 ways that they're out there, right? One, they're getting paid to do that through their LGS, right? So they're with an LGS. That is their job. They're going to make money for working with it. So they're there, and they may have, like, that would be fun for me because I can sit and have fun and talk about it, and they're not having to worry about what the sales are. They're just there to have fun and talk, and that's cool. I have to do both. I have to worry about my sales because I have to make money, or else I have to pay bills. So my livelihood is on the line of these things. So I both have to have fun and do it. Then you got the people that they get to do it every day because they're the grindy, take your money kind of people, and they start doing scummy things. And when I say scummy things, I mean they have pull boxes or the spin wheels where you're hitting mountains and stuff that's less than $1, and you're spending like $30 on it because you have a chance to hit a box of something, and the chance is very low. And no, JR, what pisses me off the most is people will go do that and spend $40 on their stuff, but not come over here, not come to other shows that are just selling packs with guaranteed hits. And they're just like, oh, well, you're not doing a break, you're not doing the high end stuff, so I'm not coming over here. And I'm like, people like do that. Like if I am going to do breaks, right? I've done so. Hey, Teamer Sabretooth is a good hit. Quicksand. Smuggler's Copter. Love this card. Veteran Explorer. Show and Tell. Yes, I love Show and Tell. It's a great card. And Sliver of Hope. Not a bad pack. So like, if I'm going to do a break, right? So here's what I've done in the past, right? If I do a break, I do the math up, right? I'm like, okay. Typically, I start my breaks, and my breaks are going to have like a collector booster. Hey, Simic, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully catch you on sometime. Are you coming down to North Carolina? Or do you still have to work Monday and you can't make it out? So hopefully I'll see you at the Force fight. But no, yeah, I want to, like, if I do a break, I want it to be like $10, $15, give or take. Now, if I'm giving a high stakes break, so it's a good chance, like we're having a lot of collector boosters, I'm going to do it based on the value of what you're getting out of it. So without the low that you hit, so I did a wheel for a while that was a secret layer wheel that was like, it was a $50 buy-in, and then a lot of times I would discount it to $40. And most of the low-end secret layers were like $40, right? There were some very good a lot of these secret layers were between $50 and $100 that were in there. And it had a hard time taking off, and I had to stop because I got pinged twice by Whatnot saying that I wasn't doing surprise sets. I was doing outside of surprise sets and breaks. And so I put it off to the side and didn't do it. I want people to not have that feel bad. So, like, if you go to buy something from me, so you're a sheep in wolf's clothing. Yes, exactly. All right, let's run another. Yeah, I can see where those are, where they're doing like the breaks or whatever. But like, so like, if I'm going to do an actual break on here, what I would end up doing is saying, okay, I didn't get a suspension. I just got like a teaching warning. They're like, here's a teaching warning. Here's your chance. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know I couldn't do that because I've seen like every other streamer on here do it. Like every other streamer does it. And I thought that's what you could do. I thought they were just normal shows. I must have been, I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know, maybe they were just being really strict on it or something. I don't know. Maybe it was because nothing sold online. I don't know. I just was really confused by it. And I was like, I had never seen it before. So I paused on it because I'm like, well, I can't risk getting a suspension. Well, doesn't the Digi ones though, don't you? So the Digi ones, you're talking about like if somebody, like, I don't understand the difference between them. No, I didn't do a break. So I had it set as breaks, right? But it was the I just clicked the break instead of I don't have the wheel, but it was the break that the spins, right? So like they come in and they buy and it's gonna flip it, and it would had a chance to like get it was like $10. I call it like I had one that was a secret layer jukebox, and I had one that was a secret layer or it was the jukebox the real booster pack jukebox. It had collector boosters, it had secret layers, it had play boosters, it had all that stuff in it. And you had a chance to hit it, and we were cracking them on stream. So yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. I don't understand how the digi breaks work exactly. Is that one where like so the digi breaks are they where they're like there's 10 spots, but if like you buy into it, but no one does it, you don't get anything. So you just lose your money? Because I know like the breaks I've seen, the actual breaks where they're like, okay, we're putting one box, collector box, we're putting a pack of lore. That's what I want to do. I want to do one where I'm doing a Lorwyn. You're supposed to get something if you don't get anything in your breaks. But yeah, I have done a few breaks where it's the number and I got screwed over. But I did have a really good break where I got like $200 worth of cards off the break because I got lucky and hit the right number. I might do one of those. I just don't love the breaks because it's the feel bad of like if someone their number isn't called right, they're not going to get there. But I feel like if you spread it out enough and you do both a collector and like a play, there is a higher chance. Color break. So is that where like you get to choose a specific color then? That's crazy. Now I do know that if someone doesn't get their stuff, there are ways you're supposed to like throw stuff in. I had someone like, oh, you didn't get anything. Here's a play booster. I'm like, your buy-in was $100 because it was it was like a Lord of the Rings collector pack. It was it was some crazy stuff, right? And I got crapped on. And I'm like, never again am I spending this much on a break. I want people though to be able to get that's why I prefer to sell the packs because look, you may get a crappy pack, but at least you paid for the okay, and then like does it just you randomize? See, like the problem a lot of times too though is there's not really a way like you have the numbers you have to randomize because if you know the right numbers or the right colors for the set, then you're like, hey. But yeah, I can see that though. I could see that where you get the colors and everything. I find it interesting that there are a lot of people that do the breaks that they don't even do anything with the commons and uncommons, and I'm like, I want all of the cards. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I want to occasionally do it. It's just like I tell people, I'm the guy that's like to my detriment sells things at a little bit less of what I could sell it for. And I had someone fuss at me the other day for that. He was like he was like you do what you do. He's like, but I know buddies that sell $3 million worth of stuff on whatnot, and I can tell you how you're supposed to do it. And I'm like, yeah, but if it means that I have to do scummy things or scummy like things or make it where people feel bad, I can't do that. That's not me. That's not my personality. Like, I would rather somebody get something and enjoy what they're getting and have fun and buy what they can than be that guy that people are like, oh man, I'm not coming back here because I got ripped off. So like I did pull boxes for a minute and then like Whatnot went crazy and said no more pull boxes. But that's because scummy people doing scummy things. What were people doing? They were like, oh, I have a pull box and in here is a dual land. I hate yes. My personal thing is I not sure on vaulted rarities. I've heard some negative things about them. There is another one that I think one of my other buddies and some people I know sell. I can't remember relics something that's a better overall hit. I actually have a guy I'm trying to work with called Nostalgium. And what I love about Nostalgium is so Nostalgium, they sell like mystery commanders and Nostalgium. Yeah, cash cards. Cash cards is what I was thinking of. Cash cards did vaulted rarities for a while, and they switched over to relics. I think relics is pretty fun, but Nostalgium is cool. So Nostalgium will sell you they have different types, but they'll sell you a mystery slab, right? You can get it for your next commander, and that mystery slab Oh, 100% cardboard. I understand that. It's high risk, high reward stuff, right? So like you can get like I don't so so there's something that in Vegas that I really like that they do, and I would love to do it on here if I could ever get enough stuff. So what it is they like if I ever have enough product, I would do it. So they're in Vegas. There is a company that does yeah, I don't understand what the I guess hard or bust. Oh, busted. You said busted. You can't say busted. You can't say all right, let's run another one of these here. Collector booster here. Yep, yep, yep. You just doubled it up. But no, so in Vegas, there's this. They're like CG games. I want to say, or that any of the Magicons. What they do is they have where for like $100 you buy this little like box. It's a it's a deck box, and inside the deck box could be some packs, could be whatever, but you're basically getting $100 in value. Now they're valuing the deck box at like $30, right? And they have a bunch of them, but they're valued at $30. And then there's other things in there that are valued roughly. If you went to buy them retail from them, would roughly value you at about $100. But you also have the chance of hitting some like higher end singles in there as well. It's really cool. Sometimes it's really cool. Now they did not like me for a while because what I would do, I had the craziest luck. I'd walk up and be like, they had a $100 one, and they had a $500 one. The $500 one had some really hot singles in it, but like dual lands and stuff. And one time I walked up and I said, I want this one and this one, and I like hit on both of them. Hit like a dual land on one, and then I hit Ancestral Recall the 30th edition, and they're like, you can't come back today. Not really. They said you can come back anytime. All right, we're going to run another one of these. By the way, if you're out here and you're looking for some Lorwyn Eclipse singles, I do have some Lorwyn Eclipse singles here for you. Small pile. Don't have a ton just yet because haven't had really a chance to bust open a lot of packs, but we do have them right here for you. But we're just sitting here talking about breaks, talking about stuff like that. We're not. I'm going to do some kind of break in the future. Depending on it all depends on how much Lorwyn I can get. That's has seen a lot. $200 boxes, open 60 in packs. I actually do have a Hexing Squelcher, Mr. Cool. I have a foil version of it. I can make you a deal. This is 1 billion yen. Now, I will tell you exactly how it is. Let me, this is what I do for people. I don't price new stuff because the prices are so volatile. I will tell you what it is. I actually don't even know what 1 billion yen is worth in American, probably US dollars. All right. So I can do 35 on it. And then shipping. I mean, you need to tell me how you would like it shipped. I can ship it one or two ways. I can ship it plain white envelope, which would only cost you whatever it's going to charge you, like $1 or $2. Or it'll be like $5 or so if you want me to ship it, if you want me to put it in as a what's it called? In a bubble mailer. So but yeah, I could do 35. They're going for about 40. Like 38, 39. I could do 35. I don't know 6.3 mil. Is that what 1 million or 1 billion yen is? Okay. The other day, someone was like, I said $1 million like yen. I was like, I'll take that deal because look, when World War III starts and China takes over the world, I'll be super rich and I could just buy everyone's freedom. Okay, yeah, I can let me get that listed for you with the good shipping. So, that way you have it. So give me just 1 second because I got to put it in. I have the singles. A lot of times with these singles, I don't list them because the problem is I have to like. I've had them listed and then like the prices like drop and people are like, you have that card at $20. It's only selling for $5 right now. And I'm like, the prices move so much. Now, Hexing Squelcher, though, it's going to be a card that's going to up and down. I don't know where it's going to settle, honestly. It depends on how busted it really is. Sometimes I say it's not as busted as it is, but a lot of people think it's really busted. So we'll see. All right, let me do this listing. Hold on real quick. I'm going to take a photo of it because Oh, Rogsai. I get you. But Like, I mean, I guess I get it because now are you on your ROG side running what is it? The defense grid. I can see this replacing defense grid because it's one mana less. That's what I would replace this with is defense grid. Um, Possible, but it still doesn't stop those silence. It doesn't stop someone from winning on the stack. That's the advantage of defense grid is defense grid is a little bit better, but and it's also 3 colors, which is a lot easier to get than one in a red sometimes. I think it's gonna have some fun implication in CDH, but I don't care. I don't need to cast spells to win. So yeah, I know. Like red is the like color that because you're going for you just got to eventually get from red to get a black and 2 blue pips so you can cast a Dimcon and Thassa's. Trust me, I have a ROG site alternate deck that I played for a little while. Really, really liked it. But then Hashaton came out, and I'm like, Hashaton's my baby. I'm playing that this weekend at a CDH tournament, actually. We're probably going to get steamrolled all across the way, but I'm going to go play and have fun. I'm a Kinnan player, actually, originally, and I still have Kinnan. Kinnan is my strongest CDH deck, but Hashaton is right there with it. All right, let me finish doing this real quick. Hexing. Ultra foil. Buy it now. 35. And then we're going to do the shipping as this one. I don't know what pricing it's putting it at. It should be like $5, I think. I think is what it should put it at. Give or take $1 or $2. But Tashar, interesting, mono white. I can see how Tashar works well though. I've seen people talk about Monkiatsu being a fun but very budget friendly CDH deck. What do you think about Mr. Cool? What do you think about the new fairy deck? Maryland. All right, that is Mr. Cool. That is oops. What did I not fill out? Oh yeah, I think it can be very disgusting, especially the fact that it's not that hard to like turn one, drop 2 or 3 or 4 elf/fairy things into turn 2, getting your commander out or giving your stuff flash, all that stuff. So all right, we got Hex and Squelcher here. I swear there's something that's climbing in and out of my someone just got the Hex and Squelcher. Yep, hopefully it was you. Hope you got it, Mr. Cool. Hey, Matthew. Thank you so much for joining through the share link. Thank you, code 55. I was like, hope it's you. It's really funny. I go to sell people their go sell singles to people, and I'm like, it's gonna be there, but like if someone beats you to it, I can't stop them. You need a Squelcher too. Well, we can pull you one. We pulled a couple yesterday. I only have one right now. We just sold the one I had. We pulled 2 yesterday. We actually pulled 2 of the showcases yesterday. One foil, one non-foil. Same person. Won them back to back. It was pretty funny. And they're not a red player. So, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, see, I always I tell people I can give you plain by envelope shipping, but that's on you because it's literally going to put this in an envelope and yeah. If it's like a $5 card, $10 card, I'm okay with that. But if it's a $30 card, yeah, I would like it to go in a bubble mailer. That's for me. Now some people are like, no, save the shipping, save me $3 on shipping, and I'm like, okay, but if your card gets bit, that's not on me. Don't come complaining. I can put it in the envelope, but I can't guarantee what's going to happen. You know, gotta do my best. All right, let's try to collect another collector booster here. We have 8 collector boosters left. If there are some other singles you're looking for, let me know. I can walk through some of them with you that I do have. So I've got the Ashling, Dream Harvest. Trying to see what else. I got a couple of the Shocklands. I got the Ferdotch Core. Spine Rock Tyrant. I do have the Spine Rock Tyrant, which is this one that people are looking for. And then the alternate art, it's not non-foil. I do have Brigid, who's seen some stuff. Not that one. You guys know there's a card. It's one of the alt cards, but yeah. Is Ellie still here? Silent Ellie, are you still here? Do you want me to run a mystery booster too? We want to run some more. Got Sonar, Morning Song, Aria. I got it in a Johnny too. I got Ashling Rekindled. This card honestly puts in some work. Ashling Rekindled, I saw this card and I was like, like this card is really good if you're playing like a deck that wants to cast big stuff because you flip it, right? And when you flip it, you get on your upkeep, right? Or yeah, at the beginning of your first main phase, you get 2 mana of any one color. But you can only use it to cast spells of 4 or greater. But you're dropping that on turn 2, right? Turn 3, you flip it for 1 mana, and then you're going to have 4 mana to be able to play with that turn to cast that first spell, and then just keep getting it every turn. It's pretty strong, my personal opinion. But yeah, if there are some other singles you're looking for, ow, that was my foot. Let me know. I'm going to run another one of these collector boosters here. Ronnie McDonough, how's it going? Love the name. Hope you're doing well. Trey Jacks. I do not have Volcanic Island even in my own personal collection. Do not have one, unfortunately. Now I am. No, it's always ask. So, Mr. Cole. So, I'm actually, hopefully, it'll be next month. I'm going to start streaming a couple days a week, possibly at my LGS. And I'll have connections to their singles, and they do have some higher end singles. So I will have not necessarily listed in my store, but if someone's looking, I can be like, hey, yeah, we have that. Let me get you a deal. And then we work it out where we can kind of get you a deal. So I don't know if they have different dual lands coming and going all the time and some different singles. So I'm going to be able to add to my expansion collection. LED. I do have an LED. That's my LED, though. It's in my Hashaton deck. I have to have that, though. It's busted. Turn 1. If I can turn 1 Hashaton, I can turn 1 into a Hoarding Broodlord into a win. It was my own. So, for the longest time, I had Mox Diamond was my big get when I first got into CDH, and then I didn't have Gaia's Cradle for Cannon. I finally traded up a bunch of stuff, got a Gaia's Cradle, and then LED was the thing I was looking for. And then I've got like the dual lane. So I do have a dual lane. I need to trade or sell. It's the Boros dual lane though, because I had a Boros deck that was a CDH Edge deck. It's not bad, but it's not like super strong, and it's all right. I just haven't played it in a long time, and I'm going to make it It's a bracket 4. I'm just going to take the dual land out of it. I need to sell it. I got it for a really good price. It's probably worth more than what I paid for it. It's one of those I had a serialized cards. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Matthew? Where are you playing? Where's your CDH tournament you're playing at? I always asking people where their tournaments are. Houston. Okay, nice. Are you going to be going to the Excalibur event in Dallas? I know it's obviously not Dallas, Houston, different places, but again, it's Texas. So are you going to be going to Excalibur events in February? It's a big CDH tournament. Usually it's a weekend. I think it's a 10K. Just didn't know if you knew about it or not. I always just tell people I'm going to be out at that one in Dallas, February 7th and 8th. Look. Here's what I tell people. I've been playing Kennen for a little over a year now, and I play CDH badly. So I still run cards that other people are like, I don't know why you run it. Why are you running that card? It's because I like the card or it's a good card. Let's run another auction here, see if anyone wants to get in here. Anyone that doesn't buy these packs, I'm cracking all these packs. If not, and turning them into singles at the end. But what is your Matthew? What's your commander of choice? This is very much true. 30% skill. Yeah, Rogside. Okay, yep. You look. Now Rogside does take a little bit to pilot, as far as like knowing what you want to keep. But pretty much it's gas. You just go and shoot your shot and hope no one has anything. And you go. Like that's my buddy's always like. You just go and you try to jam it, and if it jams, you win, and if it doesn't jam, well, then you maybe recover a turn or two later. That's kind of what he says. That's what he told me. He's like, I just try to jam. So I still have a Rog Side, but I don't play it much. The downside of Rog Side too, though. So here's the downside of Rog Side. Cares what I put in the grave. Yeah, a little bit. You do care what you put in. You got to be careful what you exile sometimes. The problem with like Rog Side though is a lot of times when you sit down at a table and you're a Rog Side player, everyone mulligans to stop you because they know you're trying to win turn 1, turn 2. So like I'm gonna mull to make sure I have interaction. Squelcher is nice. Squelcher is nice. Ish. I don't think it's as good as people think it is. I really don't think it's gonna make the impact on the game people think it is. Like 100%. Because guess what? I'm not just mulligan now for so like if I'm running white and I'm sitting at a Rog Side knowing Squelcher's there, I'm gonna mulligan for silence over a counterspell. Because silence does me more now because if you're gonna drop Squelcher, okay, well I'll just silence you. And yeah, you get your Squelcher out, and now, at least for a turn, I'm buying myself a turn. Yes, I'm divided. Like I don't know. Like I think Squelcher is good, but I think people are freaking out too much about how busted the card is. And again, I'm not a CDH grindy player, so like Comedian, right? He grinds and plays and he's worried about it. I don't grind as much as these people, but I am pretty good at making calls about what's good in CDH or what's going to be good or bad in CDH. Like I've called a lot of cards and people said, nah, I won't see play. Like are seeing tons of play. And I said Spider-Punk wasn't a bad card. Spider-Punk does the same thing. Now it means no one's spells can be countered, right? So Spider-Punk is like Defense Grid. You only drop it when you're trying to win. But it didn't see as much play. And people are like, oh, but it can be countered. But do you know how very little creature spell counter spells people run? People run Force of Will. There's a few bounce spells and a few things like that can bounce it. And then there's like one or two. Oh, for sure. Like, yeah, if you pass with Spider Punk in play, or you pass with what's it called? Are you talking about if you pass with but it's the same thing with Defense Grid too, though, right? If you go to cast Defense Grid and you're not gonna win, you don't cast Defense Grid unless you're winning, because basically you just guarantee the next person's gonna win. So that is the only thing about Spider Punk is different than Hexing Squelcher, but I still feel like Hexing Squelcher is good, and Spider Punk is not bad, and I think it will see some play. But my only argument with it was too, right? So Rog Side player, as a Rog Side player, the card I would see it replacing would be your Defense Grid. Because the advantage of Hexing Squelcher over Defense Grid is, well, now nobody can cast, no one can counter my stuff anytime I go to do anything. Whereas Defense Grid is, if you don't win or you get stopped with casting it, well, now shoot, like the next player that gets a chance just wins, right? Like it's interesting to see. All right, anything you guys looking for? You got some singles you're looking for? Let me know. I do have a few singles at the moment. D-Grid, yeah. Matthew, D-Grid is really, but you never want to pass with D-Grid in play. And you didn't win. Because that just means that somebody else is just going to straight win. Almost always. I do not. Robo Redneck, I have only opened like 2 collector boosters, and then the rest have been plays, and you don't hit a lot of the what's it called? So I know I don't have any of those. I think let's see here what's in my little pile. That's got a cool blood crypt and foil. I have argued with some people when they go to play like a Defense Grid. I'm like, hold on. Why are you playing this right now? Are you planning to win? No, I'm like, no, like, you don't play defense grid unless you're going for a win. You're going to mess up the whole other table. It's like I played when I first started playing Hashaton. I played it at a fun pod. Like, it was still a pod. I played it at a pod, and someone was like, oh, nice. What are you doing? Which ones are you doing? Reaper? Are you doing both of them? Yeah, Mr. Cole. It does. It does. Or I'll just use it removal because if I'm playing Esper, I can, like, to me, the worst matchup with Hexing Squelcher for Rogsai is a player that has white. Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, Bria Stout Armstrong, or what is this? Yeah, is a really, really good card. It's a lot of fun. You just can chuck some stuff, throw it overwards, get some life link, and then now you get to cast a bunch of stuff for free. It's a fun deck. I'm probably going to build it on Arena. I'm limiting myself to one deck from this set. And it's going to be Lorwyn. I'm building I Like Big Butts, and that's going to be the name of the deck. I Like Big Butts, and we're hoping we can get Walla Bossing Say to attack, so it can become a 30-60. All right, we're going to run another here on Lorwyn. Anyone looking for any other singles, though? I got some collector packs at a great price. Come on, come on. That's the advantage of they do have the hotel there for you, Matthew, for it. So it starts at 7. I didn't realize it started at 7. Brambleback Brute. Let me look those up real quick. I might. I'll have to look at that one real quick. Brambleback Brute. And probably not the Brambleback Brute. I mean, like, I might have it, but it's going to be in my pile of Boldware. What was the other one? Boldware Aggressor. Ooh, I do know I have a Boldwire Aggressor. I thought it was in full. I'm not 100% certain, but I know I did have one of those at one time. I have my pile of, I opened one box. That's what I've got open so far because I was trying to save all my collectors for you guys today, hoping you guys wanted to buy some. Let me see if I can find what you're looking for. I don't know if I have foil of it, but I did know I had them. I'll have to double check because you only get one foil in the thing, right? So that's the thing that sucks. And I think I've only opened 2 collector packs. So, honestly, no. Oh, I remember that. No, I don't. They were not foils. That is right. My foils haven't been that great. All right, we're gonna run this one more time. If I know I had at least I'm sure I've got both of them in non-foil, but the foil I did not get like I've only opened like 2 collector packs so far, and I'm looking right now just to see if there was one that maybe was right next to me, maybe, but nah. Unfortunately, not. All right, anyone got anything else they're looking for? Singles, packs, secret layers. Yeah, no, Matthew, love that. If you're there, I'm going to be there. At the event for sure. I'm one of the creators that'll be there. I'm gonna try to go to several of their events this year. Got to figure it all out which ones I'm going to be at. Hopefully, I can make it work a little bit better. You can see my picture on the special guest if you look at their website. I was trying to look at the schedule. Okay, it starts at 9:45. So February 7th at 7 a.m. is craziness, and Arlington it might be. Yeah, it starts at 9, but I guess if you got to get there a little early. But hey, it is Saturday though, so it is a Saturday. So they're doing this one where it is a Saturday. Ooh, someone just bought a Final Fantasy collector pack in English. Now, do you want us to rip this or not? I know some people aren't. All right, we're just going through all the stuff here. All right, thank you so much for this. Rip it. All right, so I do have to open the box. It has not been opened yet. I did not want to open it until someone bought the first booster out of it because, again, sometimes people prefer to buy things as a whole. So, ADHPDH, how's it going? All right, where are we going? You get it. You're here to pick it up. You pick it out. And I do have your secret layer. I will have to dig it up, but where are we going in here? 3 left. All right. 1, 2, 3. Anyone else want to buy a pack? I had someone earlier that wanted to buy these. They're like making me really bad deals on them. They're like, I can buy it for this. And I'm like, I can't afford that. Like these are still going for a good chunk of money. Fingers crossed. Here's all the luck in the world. Let's have an amazing hit, an amazing pack. All right, here we go, guys. Woo, Fire Crystal. Hey, Sir Conrad foil. Ultimate Magic Meteor. Waka. Waka Waka. Sabin Master Monk. We got one more. Yep. And Ishtola in the blue. And a Plains. Let's see if we get a Gladius. Freya, not a bad hit. All right, it was an okay pack. Want to roll again? We can roll again. I got 11 more. I do have your God of War pack as well. I will pull that out for you here in a second. Let me get this in a bag for you. Thanks. Let's get this in its stuff. It's been a minute since I was able to open Final Fantasy, so it's always nice to open them. And there we go. We're rolling again. Always go for the rolling, right? See what you can get. Where are we going on this one? Let me grab your God of War secret lair while I'm thinking about it too, or see if I can find it. It's in one of the things in front of me, and I just have to figure out where it is. God of War. There we go. Got the traditional foil. Well, we did just do left. I always like to keep things even. I would say right, but that's up to you. If you want to go left, we can go left. Right too. All right. All right. I don't even remember what's hot, like what the hot stuff in this set is anymore. I know there's some really good stuff to hit. They're gonna go open this Final Fantasy pack here. Let's see what we got. All right, my friends. Surge. Yep, we're hoping for a Surge foil something. Hope. I got excited for a second because I saw the full art, and I was like, oh, what is it? Woo! Every time I see this, I get excited. I think it's heuristic studies. Hey, Kefka is a good one. It's not foil, but it's still a good one. Got Musa. Riku. And, ooh, Ishgard. Waste. Ooh, Zidane is good. Fang. Judge. Coral Sword. And Windhurst Blitzball. Kefka was a good hit. If it was foil, it would have been a lot better. It was one of the alternate versions of Kefka, was it not? There was I know there was 2 versions of Kefka, and I think this was the one of the arts of it, but your Kefka there. We can at least throw this in the... Yeah, thank you. I do have your... I think I showed you we have the your God of War pack as well. God of War is always fun. I will not open that. I always let people open those. To me, there's no reason to open up the secret layers unless it's one of those ones like the SpongeBob's or whatever, where you had a chance of hitting some fun fire stuff. You know. All right, where did I put your pile of stuff? Thanks for joining the show, though. We appreciate it. We always, hey, look, I had someone earlier asking, sniffing out about it, and I'm just like, yeah, they just wanted to go, they wanted like to pay nothing for them, and I'm like, I can't do that. Like I know how much I paid for the entire box. Like I didn't buy it when it first came out either. Like I bought this after. I've been trying to hold on to it and do what I can with it, you know. But yeah, all right. Anyone else got anything else you're looking for? I want to make sure I didn't miss any of the buy it now stuff. We're going to run an auction for a Lorwyn collector pack here. We got some hot stuff in here. We will be back next week, though. We're going to run all next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday should be having shows a little bit varying different times. Most of them will probably be afternoon or evenings. One will probably be morning, and the others will be afternoon and evenings. So, all right, we're going to put back the collector packs up top here. Unless someone else wants to buy another Final Fantasy, they're right there for you. All right. Anything else? Any singles? Anything else once before we jump off the show? Let me know. We're going to give you a once and we're going to give you a twice. And we're going to jump off. Anything at all? One last chance? American, thanks so much for at least letting me open some more Final Fantasy. It's always fun. You don't know how tempting it's been to sit there with those packs sitting in front of me for a long time. I wanted to crack them so bad because I love cracking packs. That's why I love doing this here. So, is there anything else you guys want? We're going to run one final auction real quick just to see. And we'll be back next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll definitely be back with more Lorwyn Eclipse stuff. I'm opening up a pack of Lorwyn Eclipse that is mine. That has been sitting off to the side. And we're going to see what we get here. Let y'all get to see it. Maybe get you guys to buy one. Omni Chains. Gutnap. Noggle. Scuzzback. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Widow Explorer. Sonar. And the final is, ooh, Tristan's Command. Love it. Love the art on it. And an art card. The art cards are nice. Anyone want to go? Anyone want to go for the pack? We're going to run one more, final one. But, guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys do well in your pre-releases and have fun with them. And, yeah, we're going to wrap this up. Oh, wait, nope, someone got this one. Rat Snout got it. We're going to hold off. We're not jumping off just yet. But I do hope you guys do have a great weekend. So pre-release is going to be fun. Have fun at your pre-release. Hopefully you do well. All right, Rat Snout. We ripping, we shipping. Left 3, I got you. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to run another one while we open up here. You came in just at the last second. I was about to be like, all right, time to go rate a show. Last pack. But if you want to get more, this is the last pack that's going to be for auction unless someone begs me. You got to beg real hard if this goes off. Ooh, Royal Flush, how's it going? Y'all are just like, you're not. Hey, how's it going? ALMC. Yeah, I do actually have some precons. I have a Doctor Who precon. All right, here we go. Harmonized Crescendo. This is a good one. Ooh, Ooh, Goliath Daydreamer. Catharsis. All right, here we go. This should be the... Woo! Woo! It's not the Surge one, but we hit 2 here. We hit 2 of the Fracture. There's not a Fracture, but the, what is it called? The art here. That is going in a sleeve. Good hit, man. See what happens when y'all jump in and buy? Showcase. Yeah, thank you, Flush. It's like they have like 3 showcases, though, because this is also considered showcase. But it's like the anime showcase or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we got that one. There we go. Nice. I put that one because I know that card's worth some money there for you. We'll put that in the little sleeve. I'm trying to do better at that. I had someone tell me, hey, can you do better at shipping? Because like for a while there, I just didn't care. I didn't know, and I would just ship stuff and not realize that I was shipping like $100 cards just in one of these. So I'm trying to do better for you guys. All right, Flush, you got that? You got one? All right, let me write down the name real quick on this one. It was Rat Snout. Rat Snout sounds like a villain that a villain that would turn into a friend that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would face. So that's actually the second one of those we've pulled in this pack or in this box here. So it's pretty cool. All right, y'all ready for this? Are you ready? Where are we going? Flush left 2. All right, we got left 1, 2. All right, and while we open this one, I'm gonna run another one. Whatever y'all don't buy, I'm cracking. So y'all got lucky there. I would have been the one with the fractured foil or the special foil. All right, here we go. Let's keep the luck going. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. K-Swiss. All right. None of these are really worth anything. And they're not bad. Bold Wire Aggressor. Gathering Stone. Got the Swamp. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Aurora Awakener. I love this card. I think this is going to be it's going to be an expensive card because there's so many ways to bust this card. Eventide Shadow. Hexing Squelcher. That's going in a sleeve. When I grab a sleeve here in a second. Hexing Squelcher. Spry and Mighty. And here we go. I think this is the Flittering Nuisance. Not a bad hit, though. But the Hexing Squelcher is definitely is sleeve worthy. I just have to grab a sleeve from over here. There we go. That's a good pack. There you go. Yeah, thank you. How you been, Flush? Well, I know you pop in from time to time. I hope you've been doing well. We appreciate you popping in. We're going to be on next week, multiple days. We're trying to get back in. I get you there. I get you there on the hanging in. Some days I'm just barely hanging in here. People wouldn't know it. People would not know it the way I try to make it look like everything's good, because I have to. I want to try to help people bring some joy to the world. So I push off. I don't have a lot of issues. I don't have as many issues as a lot of people, and things going on in the world right now are pretty rough. Outside of just magic and stuff. So I try to keep it happy, keep it joyous, get people lifted up as possible. But I understand. I can feel you there. Don't know what you're going through, but just know that you got some people care for you and are cheering you on and hope you succeed. And look, you got Hexing Squelcher. If you want the card, keep it. If you're going to sell it, I would sell it ASAP. I think the card is going to drop a little bit in price. That's my personal opinion. Everyone's going to get hyped on it, and it's not going to do what everyone thinks it's going to do. That's just my personal opinion on it. Here we go. We're going to run another one last one here. But Flash, I do hope you do well. I appreciate seeing you when you come in. I know you've been in the show. It's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a minute, but always appreciate seeing you come across. You were here early on, following and helping us, and always appreciate anyone that ever buys from us. We appreciate you because you're not just a number to me. You are somebody who helps us get by. This is my dream. My dream is to do this consistently, to consistently be buying and selling magic cards, to live magic, to just bring more magic stuff to you guys. I love to be a full-time content creator, but also be able to sell cards and stuff. And that's what I want to do. And so you guys coming in and being a part of the show helps me get to this dream. We've been doing this for a little over a year now. And we're still growing. We're still learning the whatnot ends of stuff, but we absolutely enjoy being able to sit here and talk to people about magic and everything. And you guys are awesome. And oh yeah. So I have, hold on. Oh, maybe I don't have it in the, hold on. Why is that there? I have, let me see if I can reach behind me. So I have a Doctor Who precon. Sorry, I did. Oh, I know we were talking, and I apologize about that. But I know I have, and I have a. Hold on, find it. Ooh, Zinnia, come here. I have a Zinnia precon. I think Zinnia is probably a little bit better of a deck as far as like it gives you all of your like creatures offspring too. And then the Doctor Who one. Let me look. Just I want to make sure where we're at. I don't want to overprice them, but I also know where I can be. So give me 1 second. I can tell you what we're looking at price wise. What is it? The Zinnia precon code. Hold on 1 second. Family Matters. That's a great name. Whatever happened to? Yeah. Blast from the Past. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm still here. My whole computer just did something weird. Okay, I'm back. All right. So I can do both of these at 40. This is sealed brand new in the box. It's the Doctor Who one. So it's got 8. Let's see, our first 8 doctors. Or Zinnia, and well, Zinnia doesn't have the original box, but it is still in its sealed packaging, and it would also come with this deck box and sleeves. I do 40 for that one as well. Those are 2 I know I have. I might have some others somewhere else, but I would have to do a bunch of digging to find them, and I'm not 100% sure what I would have. I have other decks that I've built, but the prices are going to be a lot more because they're like very, very strongly constructed decks with lots of singles that are a little bit worth a lot more. But I can do 40 on either of these if you're interested. Just let me know, ALMC. I can put them in the store for you. No worries. I understand. You might honestly, so like the problem with precons is there are some that could be a little bit cheaper. It just depends. Like I don't personally like these. This is like the cheapest I have. I don't have a lot of precons. Like the newer precons, for the new set, Lorwyn, I think are going to be like around $55 to $60. Like they've gone up in price instead of down. So I understand where you're coming from. Um, I would possibly recommend. I don't know if you got a local game store in your area. I recommend going there and seeing if maybe they have a deck or 2 to let you borrow or play with or test, or even if because like that's gonna help you get where you can get. But yeah, like 40 is the lowest I can do on them, honestly. But I understand and honestly, like most precons now are 50 plus. Sadly, they keep going up. I hate that. But yeah, I would if you got people that play in your store. I'm sure like if you were here in Greensboro, I would tell you come to Dragon Sword. They have decks to let people just play, but also like I have decks that people come and I'm like, here, you can play this. I'll help you. But I understand. Yeah, it does take a minute to figure out if you really do want to play with it or whatever. The precons are okay. The only problem with precons, let me give you the only downside of precons is unless other people are playing precon level decks, which some of the precons are fairly strong, but they're not as strong as like someone's built deck. It's not going to necessarily be as strong or like able to win as quickly or the lands be as good. So like sometimes it can be a little annoying playing a precon against like a bracket 3 deck, which is a little bit better because it's got a little bit better of like ways to cast spells and a little bit stronger of stuff. So getting to be able to borrow someone's deck also does give you that chance to play something a little bit better or stronger. But yeah, we'll be here. If you are interested, feel free to reach out to us. I can always list those. I want to run one final Lorwyn Eclipse Collector booster. See if anyone at the last second wants to come in here and buy one. But yeah, like, would love to have you, hang out. We're always here. We're going to be on here. You guys come hang out. Just hang out with us and chill and talk to us. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about realistically. No, I appreciate it. Look, I always talk about Magic and I always like to help new people play. If you're also interested, I would highly recommend, if you're wanting to get into Magic, go check us out on all of our socials. We're on TikTok. If you just look up Celtic Warrior Games on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, I have a lot of material and I do a lot of things for newer players, new, old, wherever you're at. I have a lot of new players. We have a new character that's a little more direct to people, but it's still a lot of fun. So love to have you check us out there. But hey, guys, it's been great today. Thank you guys so much for a great show. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back on Monday. We are out of town. We have pre-release tomorrow, and then we're at a tournament this weekend, and we'll be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll be out of town again for the weekend because we're traveling to see family. So I hope everyone has a great day. Hope you guys are doing well, and hope you get great pulls in your pre-releases. And thank you guys so much for being here. And as always, stop complaining, start playing.